Here is your Golfer's Almanac for Wednesday, May 31st, 2023. Today is the birthday of Laura Baugh, born Laura Zanetta in 1955 in Gainesville, Florida. At 16, she won the U.S. Women's Amateur in 1971 at Atlanta Country Club, beating Beth Berry 1-up. Baugh was, at the time, the youngest champion in the U.S. Amateurs history, though in 2006, Kimberly Kim won at 14 years old. Baugh was offered a full scholarship to Stanford University on an academic basis, but turned the offer down because there was no women's golf team at Stanford at the time. My, how times have changed. Baugh turned pro in 1973 and signed a variety of lucrative endorsement deals. However, because she was not yet 18, Baugh was ineligible to play on the LPGA Tour, and so she played in Japan until she turned 18. Baugh was Rookie of the Year in 1973. She played on the LPGA Tour for more than 25 years, though did not have a win during her career. Baugh was married to Bobby Cole, a winner on the PGA Tour, and one of her children, son Eric Cole, plays on the PGA Tour. Happy birthday, Laura. Today is the birthday of Chad Campbell, born David Chad Campbell in 1974 in Andrews, Texas. That's West Texas. Campbell started at Midland College, a community college in Midland, and played golf for 2 years for the Chaps. He then transferred to the University of Nevada at Las Vegas and played his final 2 years for the Rebels. Campbell turned pro in 1996 and has 4 wins on the PGA Tour. His first win was the Tour Championship in 2003, 3 strokes better than Charles Howell III. He was runner-up later that year in the PGA Championship at Oak Hill, 2 strokes behind Sean McKeel. Then in 2009, Campbell lost in a 3-man playoff at the Masters with Kenny Perry and the eventual winner, Angel Cabrera. Happy birthday, Chad. Today is also the birthday of Gary Hallberg, born Gary George Hallberg in 1958 in Berwyn, Illinois. He played golf at Wake Forest University for the Demon Deacons and won the 1979 NCAA individual title at Bermuda Run Country Club in Winston-Salem. Hallberg was the first 4-time first-team All-American in the history of intercollegiate golf. Wow. He turned pro in 1980 and was Rookie of the Year. He's won 3 times on the PGA Tour and now plays on the Champions Tour. Gary, happy birthday. Today is also the birthday of Walter Morgan, born in 1941 in Haddock, Georgia. He served 20 years in the Army, including 2 tours of duty in Vietnam. Morgan didn't start playing golf until the age of 30, and then in 1991, he joined the Champions Tour after he retired from the military. He's won 3 times on the Champions Tour and holds a variety of records, including the low 18-hole score, a 60, the lowest stroke to par at 11 under, and the youngest to shoot their age or better when he shot a 60 at the AT&T Canadian Senior Open Championship. He was 61 at the time. Mr. Morgan, thank you for your service and happy birthday. Today is the birthday of Adrian Meronk, born in Hamburg, Germany in 1993 to Polish parents. He was raised in Poland and is a Polish citizen. Meronk played golf for East Tennessee State University for the Buccaneers and turned pro in 2016. Meronk won the Irish Open in 2022 and became the first Pole to win on the European Tour. Later that year, he won the Australian Open, 5 shots better than Aussie Adam Scott. And then in 2023, Meronk won the Italian Open. Happy birthday, Adrian. Finally, on this day in 1930, Bobby Jones won the British Amateur, the first step in his bid for the Grand Slam. He beat Roger Weatherd 7-6 at St. Andrews. This would be the 3rd and final appearance for Jones in the Amateur Championship. This was the 2nd time Weatherd would be runner-up. He was the amateur champion in 1923 at Royal Cinqueports Golf Club in Deal. On this day in 1942, Sam Snead beat Jim Turnisia 2-1 to win his first PGA Championship and his first major at Seaview Country Club in New Jersey. This was the last tournament Snead would play in before he joined the Navy. And then in 1949, on the same day, Snead beat Johnny Palmer 3-2 at Hermitage Country Club in Richmond, Virginia. This would be Snead's second PGA and fourth major, though this was the first time any golfer won the Masters and PGA in the same year. On this day in 1952, more than 80,000 golfers played an 18-hole round against the defending U.S. Open champion, Ben Hogan. This was the very first National Golf Day. The 80,000 golfers adjusted their score based on their handicap, and Ben Hogan played at Northwood Country Club in Dallas. The other golfers played on the nearly 5,000 public and private courses across the country. Hogan was 2 under at the turn and bogeyed 16 and 17 to post even par. Approximately 14,000 golfers beat Hogan and received a bronze medal that was inscribed, "I beat Ben Hogan," on National Golf Day, May 31st, 1952. That's pretty cool. Some of those golfers participating included General Omar Bradley, Henry Ford II, Senator Robert Taft, Hopalong Cassidy, and the entire cast of the Broadway show South Pacific. The event continues to this day, though is played under a different format. On this day in 2013 at the Scandanavian Masters, Andrew Dodt of Australia made 2 holes in 1 in a single round. He made his first ace on the 11th hole, though he started on the backside, so this would have been his second hole, and then he made another ace on the 7th hole. Dodt finished 7 under par with a 65 and is the first player on the European Tour to make 2 holes in 1 in a single round. Here's a quote today from Venus Williams. "Just believe in yourself. Even if you don't, pretend that you do, and at some point, you will." That's it for today in golf history. Play fast, repair all the pitch marks you can find, and keep your golf ball in the short grass. Your Golfer's Almanac is a GolfToons production. It's written, produced, and narrated by me, Michael Duranko. I invite you to check out our original golf illustrations and the humor essays that accompany each of the golf cartoons. Tour Backspin is a weekly golf history newsletter that celebrates the PGA Tour in the 1960s and 70s with tie-ins to today's tour. They offer a bunch of content, contests, and other interesting bits. See the link in the show notes and subscribe.